All right, welcome back. Bob Pompeani, Andrew Fillipponi. Pony, before you get your comment on Canada, you can do that. But also the injury today, Minkah Fitzpatrick in concussion protocol. And then Keller Witherspoon, who I didn't think was very good in that Cleveland game, he could be out. All of a sudden, 2/3 of their really tremendous playmaking defenders, Watt and Fitzpatrick, may not be able to play. Although I do think it's a long week and Fitzpatrick could be ready to go. But the point is, that defense is going to need some help, and this is a good week to do it.
Yeah, the best thing going for the Steelers right now is that the New York Jets are coming to town, and they've got their own problems and probably even more than the Steelers based on some of the things that are coming out of New York after their game against the Bengals. But the Steelers still have Matt Canada, and Mike Tomlin thinks the offense is getting better and that Trubisky is improving in all areas, and we should be excited about the state of the Steelers offense and encouraged. Whereas I look at it like, Bob, Matt Canada was in college football for 25 years before he got to the Steelers. 25 years in college football. Urban Meyer couldn't make that transition from college to the pros with no pro experience. And we expect Matt Canada to do that. Meyer is 100 times the coach that Matt Canada is, period. And he couldn't do it.
Yep, and I thought we'd see something different. We've seen pretty much the same play calling that we saw from last year. The thought was a mobile quarterback would change that. So far, that hasn't been the case, and they haven't used him enough in that regard as far as I'm concerned. Let's go to Jim in Leechburg. Jim, go right ahead, please.
Hi, guys. I was wondering if I was wondering if Highsmith was playing at 100% and who would play in TJ Watt's spot.
Well, Highsmith, I think he's fine. I mean, he's leading the NFL in sacks for what that's worth after 3 games. But they've had rotating guys over there. I'm not so sure what they're going to do in terms of the middle of the field. I still have problems with the linebackers. I think both Jack and Devin Bush, and I'm not surprised so much about Bush, Andrew, but Jack has been just okay. I expected more.
Well, they turned the tight end for Cleveland into Tony Gonzalez on Sunday. On Thursday. He was awesome. Yep. The best game of his career, I agree. And Malik Reed was supposed to be really good against the run, and he only had 1 tackle in that game against the Browns. So I was not impressed by what he did in his opportunity to replace TJ Watt.
All right, we got a minute to go here. I just want to get your take on Pitt, Georgia Tech, because I have a couple of people on Twitter who wanted to know. Georgia Tech just fired their coach. That's all I need to know about this game. Pitt should roll. You?
Well, what if Georgia Tech hires Deion Sanders, Bob? Will that turn that program around, in your opinion?
I don't know.
That's the hot rumor.
It could be. And they would certainly get a lot of buzz out of it and would put their profile up a little higher.
I see what you're doing there. The Yellow Jackets buzz, Bob. You're so good.
Yeah.
I got that pun.
But the point is, they're going to get waxed this week, right? Pitt should just coast, I think, the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
All right, Pony, appreciate it. We'll see you on Thursday night. Always look forward to your program on the day.
Thank
2
you.
to 6 on 93.7 The Fan, the PM team. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow night.